There's Thriller. There is Thriller.
There it is, bro. Nice. 9.2 seconds. That's impressive.
Oh yeah, I felt like I could have got faster than that, but we were in the Michael Jackson section.
Nick's like, if I wasn't sitting down, I'd be a lot faster. But
that's impressive. That's impressive.
Now here, we're under where the turntable is, where the camera is the cue and the recently added. These have not been played yet.
Okay, what's in there? Is it all new stuff or recent?
It's used, new. This is recent finds. So new to the collection. So they get cleaned and they're put here before they're put here. They have to be listened to first because they have to go through quality control. Yeah.
Quality control. Yeah, I get that.
There's a solid chance it's some bullshit. You know what I mean? We don't want to put just some riffraff up here.
I feel you. That's all the approved.
Mm-hmm. It becomes trade bait and all that.
It's trade bait.
Colin's in here?
Colin's here somewhere.
Multiple doubles of things?
Uh-oh. There he is.
What up? How we doing, boys? Sorry, I was running a little late.
It's all good, man. This is my brother-in-law, Brad Booker.
What's up, brother? How are you?
What's up, Brad? How we doing? Good, man. Good. Just figuring out. Sometimes you gotta figure out your gear that you've had for a couple of years.
Sometimes you forget how to use your own.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that.
Hey, I'm already recording, so we could start whenever it's clever.
Let's cut and start from the top. Let's cut it and start. Gentlemen, this is the 5 on 5 podcast presented to you by Nuke's Hot Sauce and directmusicservice.com. The code is 5 on 5, FIVEON, FIVE over there. Get you some hot sauce. You know, you got a little bit of Christmas cash in your pocket. Get you some edits. New Year's Eve is coming up. DJs, don't be stranded. Don't be stuck out in the cold without that New Year's countdown. I don't like doing the New Year's countdown. We're going to talk about that.
The New Year's countdown is something else, man, because like we said in previous pods, it never adds up. It's not right. It's not right.
Yeah. We're going to get into a little bit more of that with New Year's edits and stuff like that. I know we talked about that in a previous episode. We have a great show today. I am one of your hosts, Phenom, down the street from me, way down the street from me in Austin, Texas, currently.
Way down
is Jupiter Williams. Across the peninsula from him, in the belly of the beast, Nick Lopez. And Jupiter's going to do the intro today for our very special guest.
We have a special guest. This guy is a family member of mine because he is my brother-in-law. I welcome him to my family with very open arms.
Nick.
Hey, here's the thing about him being my brother-in-law.
It's better than my intro.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about him being my brother-in-law. He asked me, he's like, hey, is it cool if I marry your sister? I was like, yeah, man, it's fine because I just want to come down and party. That's it. So
I have a place to stay
wedding
in Texas,
so I can party.
You see how quick he got rid of his sister? He's like,
yeah. Well, Travis, what's his name? What's his name, Travis? Give him a proper intro.
Hell of an introduction, bro. Hell of an introduction.
Hey, you know what? We try here. We aren't as professional as you are. This man is the voice of Mix 94.7. You can also listen to it on Odyssey app. So you can hear it anywhere that you want. This man is the voice of the #1 show in Austin, Texas. Booker and Alex. This is Brad Booker, my brother-in-law, Brad Booker.
Thank you very much. For the longest time, I have asked Jupiter. I was like, "Hey man, when am I going to get on your podcast?" And now I'm like, "Why the hell would you want me on your podcast?" So he's giving a check quick.
But I love
that. Well, now you can see why the hell would I want to be on this podcast?
Right.
Yeah. With an intro like that, you can take it or leave it at that point.
Okay.
Listen, there's a reason why we're on the podcast side and he's on the radio side. Okay.
100%. 100%.
I like that intro. As a member of my family.
Gotta let him know.
What up, fam? Hits hard.
Yeah, I love that. Brad, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining us.
I'm doing good. I'm just scoping out the situation with everybody. I like how Travis is in my guest room, and then you got that nice little setup there, Phenom. Nico got his vinyl Bitcoin behind him.
Yeah, buddy. You already know. That appreciates. That price goes up, never down behind him. You know that. Yeah. That ain't going nowhere.
Nah. Hey,
Yeah.
calling right before you got on, Brad goes, okay, Nick, quick, find Michael Jackson Thriller.
Oh.
About 5 seconds.
8.8 seconds.
Boom. Yeah. he pulled in, right? Goes, hee hee.
Yeah,
Right there.
on the way out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nico, you ready? Jagged Little Pill.
Ooh, Alanis Morissette. You ain't got that.
I ain't got that.
Wait a minute, don't you have it on cassette?
No white people, Nico?
I have some white people stuff. Oh, wait, do I have it on cassette? You actually might be right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Man
no,
took
I
off.
don't. I have Alice in Chains. No Alanis
Close.
Close.
Same neighborhood. Same
Same
neighborhood.
ballpark. My cassette tapes is where all the dad rock and the butt rock.
The butt
Yeah, there
rock.
you go.
Yeah.
Yo, everyone's on AirPods today. Neek, your shit broke.
My shit broke.
Trav, you're out of town.
I didn't bring mine.
Yeah.
Brad's not in the at the radio station.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation.
I'm the professional today? No.
A real phone call of an episode.
Yo, yeah, phone them in. No, I love that. I'm going to call this one the in-between Christmas and New Year's episode. So we don't have a proper name for that time period, that chunk of time. This is such a weird time for DJs and people in nightlife and anyone in the music industry where you're kind of like, well, what the fuck do we do for these 7 days, 8 days, you know? It's kind of like when football is not on and baseball is not on, you have that in-between time where you're like,
in the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In between time in the summer is weird.
What do I do? You know?
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of navigating their time on their own. I know Trav's down in Austin celebrating the holiday. Now, Trav, you're going to be down there until after New Year's.
Until after New Year's, correct.
Are you flying Southwest Airlines?
Hell no.
Okay, good.
Alaska all day.
Good.
You gonna be
shout
there
out
till...
to everybody that flew Southwest, man, because I'll be here until the summer.
Yeah, we're gonna put a
Not a problem.
timestamp. We're gonna put a timestamp on that for those of you that are tuning in from a previous century or future century. We're gonna give you a past and present. Southwest Airlines currently is stranded until there's no rebookings until after December 31st.
Yeah.
So if you are flying on Southwest Airlines, you are absolutely fucked. I saw Crooked is stuck in Sacramento. The problem with that is that with these airlines, these flight attendants can't catch up to the next city. So somebody's like, okay, the crew didn't show up. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit. They're still stuck in the previous city, you know, kind of a no-brainer. So anyone traveling, commiserating with that. If you have any travel woes, why don't you hit us up in the DMs and we can host you on the show next week. I want to see where exactly you got stranded and how long you got stranded, if that's possible. I know Crooked's been in Sacramento since Saturday. Today is Tuesday. He flew Southwest, and there's like no rental cars either. So
right.
Yeah, that's something I don't want to deal with. So
yeah,
we're gonna get into it though today, since it is that in between time. What do you got for us, Trav?
So I had, hold on, 1 second here. I had to pull it up. We have Harry Styles versus Miley Cyrus.
Okay. Pop with a capital P.
Pop with a capital P. Also because Brad, like I said, is the host of Mix 94.7 in Austin, Texas, #1 radio station in Austin, Texas. And it is a pop station. So these songs will be very, very, very familiar to him and to everybody else, because you know how our affinity is for Harry Styles. We love the man.
This is a Harry Styles fandom.
We all love Harry.
Like how I am the man in the woods, we are also Harry Styles stylists.
We are all members of Harry's house, the cult.
But we're not all men in the woods.
No,
we're not all men
we're
in the woods.
No, I'm the man in the woods. I'm the man in the woods. Straight out.
Solo.
Okay. So we have number 1, Harry Styles, As It Was, versus Miley Cyrus, Party in the USA. Brad, you're going first.
Woo, you coming out of
So,
the gate killing
hold
me.
on, Brad, real quick,
Yeah.
just to let you know also, we are taking their top 5 songs on Spotify and putting them head to head. So these songs on Spotify are just basically the popularity contest.
We see y'all were talking about New Year's Eve countdowns. I'm hosting one for our station coming up on, guess what, New Year's Eve. And spoiler alert, Harry Styles, As It Was number 1 for 2022. That one is, you know what? Here's another thing. I got a little affinity with Harry because you may or may not know this. During his little mini residency across the country, he went to New York, LA, Chicago, and Austin. He spent like 8 days and 6 nights here in town. So we got to know Harry pretty well, and man, he was on fire this year. As It Was, as much as I love Party in the USA, that is a bop. I got to go with As It Was.
This is a professional radio response. I fucking love that.
Right?
Really am into that.
This is different, right?
Brad, I want you to narrate my fucking life. You legend, you. I love this already. We're going in, and Brad's like, Colin woke up today, and off he goes. There he goes. I'm like, yo, let's fucking go. Let's go. No, I'm right there. This is a Harry Styles safe space, as we mentioned. I've closed out so many sets this year with As It Was. It's just incredible pop music. It's good. It's not what people expected from Harry. It's kind of a different sound. It's kind of an indie rock sound, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely on board with Harry Styles on this one. As It Was is way too good. It's probably one of the best pop songs I've heard in a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
Party in the USA, good pop song, but because it was ironically good. At least for me and my group of friends. It was fun. It was good in an ironic way. We were laughing at it. So As It Was is genuinely just a jam. So I'm going with As It Was.
Hey, which Jay-Z song do you think that she was listening to?
And the Jay-Z
I just want to love
song was I Just Want to Love You.
Yeah, right? Probably.
Has
right?
to be.
Yeah.
That's what everybody cuts into when they DJ.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, because what other song would she be talking about the DJ playing?
I don't know. I want her to say Dead Prez.
Change Clothes.
Change Clothes.
If she said Dead President, then I'm like, okay, Miley, thank you.
What club is Miley at? Yeah,
I know, right? She's a club cheetah.
Yeah. You're like, it's got to be. Give it to me. Yeah,
it's got to be.
Yeah.
I just want to love you. Yeah. Okay, so round 2, Late Night Talking, Fire, versus Prisoner featuring Dua, Fire. Brad. Oh, actually, no. Neek, we'll start with you.
I'm taking a refresher.
Okay,
I'll
chime in. This is Harry Styles all day. Harry Styles. I've listened to this song maybe more than As It Was, just maybe a little bit more. It's perfect. I love
that chorus. That chorus is so good.
Yeah.
I love the song.
What you been
Brad,
doing?
Brad, what you got?
Okay, so I like it better than As It Was. And the only thing I agree with you, Phenom. I think it's a perfect song. The only thing, if I could just change one minor thing about this song, and it probably doesn't affect you guys if you don't play the whole damn song anyway, but for those of us that do, the ending, just something about the ending just doesn't hit me right. Where it's that cold outro, but it just doesn't hit like it should. Other than that, the other 3 minutes and 21 seconds or whatever it is, absolutely solid. It's a smash. Late Night Talk. And you know what else I love about Harry? his female drummer. Well, half of his band is female, and
Mhm.
Right.
Right.
kill it. Oh my
Mhm.
God, I love
Mhm.
just watching him perform live with these amazingly talented musicians, and then Late Night Talking comes on. He's got the video with the streets all freshly washed down. I'm like,
Mhm.
yes, Harry, get it.
Mhm.
That's my
Harry's the
guy
man.
right there.
Harry's the
I-
man.
I'm going with Harry on this one. I have to keep getting refreshers on Taylor because
Taylor?
Miley.
I'm Miley. I'm Miley. Sorry, I'm Miley. I'm so unfamiliar with her music these days. Like I completely forgot about so many of them. Yeah, I'm Harry Styles on this one.
That being
Prisoner is
said,
actually
Nico,
a song that I love. Go ahead, Brad. What you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You haven't chimed
No,
in
you good.
yet. Nico, not only do you need a refresher on her music, but you need a refresher on her because she has never looked better than she does right now. She
Yep,
is on fire.
I will say she pops up every now and then on these music Instagrams I follow, and
That ain't the only thing.
ain't the worst looking thing I've seen. That's for sure.
Miley. Miley's cool. Miley's been through
Miley's cool.
some iterations where I was like, and then she kind of came back around and she started doing like some more like rock and shit, and I was like, okay, I can get down with that.
A little more country again.
Yeah.
I like that.
She was kind of cosplaying for a little bit. She was kind of doing a little
cosplay for hip hop. You mean?
Yeah. She was. I mean, she had a great co-sign with Mike Will. You know, I hope that maybe that's on there, but I don't know.
I'm just mad that she denounced hip hop, man.
Well, yeah, she kind of shit on the plate that fed her. You know. Yeah, to say the least. But you know, she's come back around. She's doing what seems to be her thing now. It seems to be like she's genuinely excited about the music, and her fan base has stayed there the whole time. So
right.
But I think there's people in Miley's fan base that are only hip hop Miley fans.
No, for sure there are.
Yeah, where they're like, I just want to hear 23.
And that's why I was
whatever.
upset that she denounced hip hop because it was such an impact to her career.
Yeah.
And so many people loved when she did hip hop.
She was such a train wreck during that time though, so I can see why she's like, okay.
She was a train wreck, but it was some good music, man. It was still good music.
It's still some good shit.
It's club shit, yeah.
I mean, who would have thought putting Mike Will with Miley Cyrus and it works? It works.
I still get requests for that.
It gives me like dirty era Christina vibes, and I was never.
Oh yeah, let's get dirty.
He did have Redman on it.
Cringy.
Redman.
Yeah.
Okay, round 3, Watermelon Sugar versus Angels Like You. I mean, do we have to talk about it?
Quick commentary. I did a quick brief of the Miley song.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like a Miley song I'd be into, but Watermelon Sugar is just light years above everything. So.
Exactly. We just hit like 3 huge Harry Styles songs that could easily be number 1 for Harry.
Right.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
they were.
They probably were at some point.
Yeah.
Too.
Like in these 3 songs in any order, I would have totally been okay with.
Any order.
Yeah.
And these 3 songs are hard to put up against anybody else too.
There's not very many songs currently that I would even.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watermelon Sugar may be the best Harry song.
Yeah.
I'm right there. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah.
Until you catch your 8 and 7-year-old kids singing along, then it makes you step back. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, y'all don't know what it's about. We good.
Just like how we were all little kids singing Too Close.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, right. It's a boner song.
Brad, didn't you do this? Didn't you do this in your radio show with songs that shouldn't be sang as little kids?
My thing as a parent is you only know it's bad when you're told not to listen to it. So some of these songs that I was not told to listen to, I was a grown ass man. I realized what the lyrics are about. You know what I mean? Like I know so many adults. Like you mentioned, Too Close. It's like, oh damn, that's what that song is about. You don't even realize it till you listen with a fresh set of ears. And because as a kid, you're innocent and pure until someone says, "Don't listen to that." And then what are you gonna do? You're gonna go into your room. You're gonna sneak away to listen to it, or get a copy of the lyrics and try to figure it out. But yeah, I mean, man, woo!
Listen intently too.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's a lot of those songs where they just snuck it by for the radio, and we've been talking about Prince. Prince is the king of that. Prince is the king of when you go back and listen to it, you're like, oh shit, he's talking about fucking his sister. Like, yo,
right.
And some songs are so blatant and freaky.
I was gonna say a lot of it wasn't even a double entendre.
Right, yeah.
It was like Frankie goes to Hollywood. What are the lyrics? Relax. Don't do it when you want to come. It's like it's
it's right in your face.
That's what it was about.
Yeah.
There was there's no mystery to these lyrics.
Yeah. That's a radio trick right there. We got to get this played. We got to get kids into it. We got to get everyone streaming this shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I still think Watermelon Sugar is about juice. I think everybody's made up the meaning of it.
I thought it was a Smirnoff song, bro. Come on. What do I know?
I thought it was a song about a. I still think that song's about a beverage. I don't get it.
Little Nico.
Sweet boy. Sweet boy. Nick Watermelon Sugar Lopez.
That's his favorite Kool-Aid.
We're gonna have a whole shirt with your nicknames on there at some point. It's like
the Bulls one.
Blank and blank. Yo, we might have to make that merch, bro. That's good. That's good. Round 4.
4. Adore You, Harry Styles versus. Okay, want to get interesting here. Wrecking Ball, Miley Cyrus.
Ooh, that's a lot tougher.
Brad, go ahead.
Because I honestly thought there's nothing you can say that could make Miley get a dub against Harry Styles. I just think that his music is just on a whole nother level. As good as she is, and as fun as she is. And by the way, y'all know this because I'm sure you played it. What is that hit that she did? It was a dance song that she did. I loved it so much. That very Dolly-esque.
Nico?
I was thinking you were thinking of that song she did with Robin Thicke, but
I love it so much. I'll come up with it. But it was so good. Speaking of Dolly, Miley and Dolly host New Year's Eve on NBC.
Right.
So good.
Perfect pairing.
Wrecking Ball. It is.
The Mark Ronson one, the Nothing Breaks Like a Heart.
That's it. The Mark.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
that is a good one. Dimitri from Paris has a really good remix of that song.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know. That might be a toss-up for me. As much as I love both of those songs.
Okay, we'll go. We'll throw it to Nick first.
I'm going with Harry. I understand the global appeal of Wrecking Ball and how big of a song it was. Not a jam. I never would. It just never got played in my car, and Harry does. So
I throw on Wrecking Ball in the middle of the set.
If you play Wrecking Ball in the club, I'm positive it's gonna go over well.
Goes on.
I 100% know that.
That song and Halo are one of those two ballads that are good.
It's gonna work.
Ballads in the club, yeah.
You said
definitely gonna work.
Yeah, well,
because you got a Halo.
This has a lot to do with it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, this whole time I haven't said anything, and I'm wondering why you got the Dragon Ball Z Halo on your head right now.
You just found that? You just saw it?
I just told him
it moves with me too.
It rolls with you. I have not once considered asking you about it. I was gonna go this whole episode wondering why you're an angel and just never acknowledging it.
And it's also because since I've been here, Brad and I have had many conversations about Ryan Tedder. Ryan Tedder, who is a friend of Brad's who also wrote Halo for Beyonce.
Okay.
So, Yeah.
A little entendre, a little
Yeah.
homage.
Yeah, and it kind of
yeah.
goes.
I'm not
It kind of
really
goes with
know
this
the song.
competition too, because Harry Styles is in the group, Ryan Tedder is in One Republic, Harry Styles is in One Direction, so it kind of all.
I'm
works.
not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
So what was the Harry Styles song we were putting up against Wrecking Ball? I already forgot.
Adore you.
Adore you.
Yeah.
Adore You. Oh
Yeah.
man, that one's tough.
Yeah.
I think and you guys certainly are experts on this. I think that Wrecking Ball would get more response in a club than Adore You would. Am I wrong?
No, you're
No,
right,
you're right.
with that.
You're right.
Okay.
100%.
You're right. Yeah.
Mhm. I don't want to go. I don't want to go Harry every round. I don't want to. I don't want to.
But this would be the round.
Okay. Well,
If any other rounds, this should be the round.
well, that's grim because that's an easy Harry pick for me. So yeah.
That's grim.
I've never been big into Wrecking Ball. I get it. I'm sure it rings off. I don't have it in my Serato, unfortunately, or fortunately, either way. I don't have Adore
You
You
lost that
either.
lightning round, huh? You lost that lightning round and had to take it out, huh?
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Adore You is a great song. I mean, it's Harry. Harry's fucking 4 for 4 in my book. Give me round 5.
Round 5, Harry Falling versus Miley, We Can't Stop.
This I will go Miley.
This is another one.
This I will go Miley. This is a fucking banger.
Mm-hmm.
Banger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing this tonight. I forgot about
Good.
that because you
Thank God.
can throw any beat underneath that.
Yeah.
You can throw like Tell Me When to Go underneath that and
because it's at like
or blow the
this
whistle.
song's at like 99, right?
Yep.
Isn't this song
This
99,
is
100?
this is hip hop, not Miley, right?
Yeah, this is Mike Will. This
Yeah.
is Mike Will.
Yeah.
Quotations on hip hop, Miley.
No, you don't have to quote it out.
I mean, she ain't barring out, she ain't rapping,
Mhm.
but
Bars.
Bars, and we can't. No, this is a jam. This is a jam. I'm going Miley.
Okay.
She's got to get one. She's got to get one. This is the one. She's got to get one.
Brad?
Yeah, I agree with Nico. She got to have one, and if there is one to get, this one. Yeah, for sure.
Damn, this just really lets me know, like, Miley Cyrus at one point might have been the most popular artist on the planet for a second. And Harry Styles is just one of those people. I don't know how to put this without sounding like I'm dissing Miley Cyrus. Not that she listens or anything. I don't want to sound like a hater because I'm not. I respect her. I respect her discography. I just take Harry Styles so seriously, like as a musician.
Right.
And Harry Styles is so fucking good. And he's so like globally adored. Like it's to me, that's so rare. It's like he's not gimmicky. He's not just a face and a voice. Like this is a genuine musician who is like getting massive pop appeal. That is like, it's such a rare thing. We don't get very many of these.
It's the Justin Timberlake effect. It's the
kind
Michael
of.
Jackson, it's the Michael Jackson effect.
To me,
Harry sits between Michael and Justin. Harry's bigger than Justin and smaller than Michael.
But like he's not just the voice and the face.
Yeah.
This guy's a songwriter and musician. So it's like if Prince had Michael Jackson appeal. Like this is like if Prince as a musician had the pop like masses that Michael had. Now I'm not saying Harry Styles is Michael Jackson big, but I mean shit, he might be. I don't know, but
well, a lot of whisperings are saying David Bowie, Elton John.
That's what I'm going.
Yes, that honestly, which makes sense to why you texted me. That makes more sense to me. Like he's a David Bowie, he's an Elton John.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're telling me you think Harry Styles is gonna be putting out hits in 20 years?
Yeah,
I could see it.
I think so. If he doesn't go Hollywood, If he doesn't go to Hollywood, then I think he will.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's gonna be I don't think that's a worry because I don't think that's his strong suit. I don't think he was that great of an actor.
I don't know, man. As soon as those checks come in, you might say something else. Different kind of money.
He might get some lessons because he wasn't that great of an actor.
I don't know.
Musically, because he can actually play and he's written 2 great albums. Yeah, I don't see why not. If his musical ability stays like this, I could see a decade, 2 decades from now, he's still writing and has a follower. I could see him having like a Billy Joel type career.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I agree.
I think he's already done the unthinkable, surviving out of One Direction.
Yeah, he was in a massive group.
Yeah.
Fucking imagine if Justin Timberlake. No, because it's not. That's what I mean. Like it's hard to compare him to Justin Timberlake.
Why?
Because Justin Timberlake doesn't.
NSYNC was a bigger group than One Direction.
They were a bigger group than One Direction, yes, but he's not a singer, songwriter, musician, producer. Just because you get songwriter credits doesn't mean.
Check the credits, man.
Michael Jackson has credits too, but he wasn't pen to paper.
Don't put Justin down. Do not put Justin down, man. Do not put him down, man.
You know what I'm saying,
check the credits,
bro? He's not sitting at a piano writing chords.
Right.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like writing.
Yes,
he's not.
He is, man. Yes, he is. You are talking to somebody that's a bigger Justin Timberlake fan than all you combined right now, man.
You telling me Justin Timberlake is sitting writing melodies and chords over Pharrell?
Call and move on to the lightning round.
We gotta get this will turn into a 25-minute thing. You know?
I didn't hear
this
Brad's pick
Michael
on
Jackson
this
again.
one. I didn't hear Brad's pick for the last one.
Brad's pick for the last one?
For Miley. This was the one, yeah.
Miley. Yeah. Okay. I had to do a little misdirection there to calm these guys down, throw a little water on the fire.
This has been our new thing lately. I don't know when this started.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I think in the studio between Pharrell and JT, I think Pharrell would have the say so.
I also have
on what?
On decisions in the studio.
Pharrell was only in the studio for one album with Justin.
I think Pharrell would have the say so.
Just for Justified in that situation. Yeah. I get what you're saying though, Trav, and like that's a
small man, Justin's writing them songs, man. He's writing them songs.
I don't want to speak facts. I don't want to speak facts. Because you're right. I truly don't know. You would know more than I do, so I don't want to speak as if what I'm saying is fact. But I'm not going to do this you're right. We're going to take over the episode.
Brad, this is the lightning round. You pick one, one stays, and one goes forever. You can never listen to this song again. When it comes up on the radio station, it's just going to be a question mark, and you got to hop on for a station break and say, I don't know what happened. That's how it's going to go down. The song's not there.
Debate whether or not Justin Timberlake writes his own song.
Yeah.
While we're doing the light.
Yeah. Starting with, let's go. God, I want to keep it fun and poppy today, but I also want to get weird. Let's go Doors and Nirvana. Which one you got?
Oh, Nirvana all day long. One of my favorite bands ever.
Okay.
I love the 90s grunge scene.
Okay. Down south, Paul Wall or Mike Jones?
Oh, Houston boy, Paul Wall, gotta go.
Okay. A$AP Rocky or Tyler the Creator?
Woo, Tyler the Creator.
Okay. Dream or Neo?
Neo, Mr. Ooh, Neo. We were just talking about this the other day. It was like, who's Michael Jackson 2.0? It's like, would you say Jason Derulo or Neo or Chris Brown? You know, as far as like just the overall stage presence. I'm not talking about who writes his own music.
Right.
Don't even go there. We will have
Yo, that's funny. That's some funny shit. Fleetwood Mac or Tom Petty?
Oh man, that's a tough one. You know, my wife and I have this thing where we see classic artists, and right away they die. So we feel like we can't go see anybody anymore. Anybody that we love, you know, we went to go see Tom Petty. Tom Petty dies. We went to see the Eagles. Glenn Fry dies. It's like, damn, let's just not see anybody we like anymore.
Yo.
But we're a big fan. Fleetwood Mac and that Mexican dude that got the cranberry endorsement. So I'm gonna have to say Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fire.
I like that. I like that.
On the record, a very brief Google search. My entire foot is in my own mouth. So a very brief Google number crunch has let me know that Justin Timberlake is much more of a musician than I gave him credit for.
Ooh, Nico. Okay, look at him.
I will just take that right
Don't
now on
worry.
the chin, right here on the chin while it's fresh.
Don't worry.
Until the end of the episode. So
Nick's gonna cut that all out of the final episode. You're not gonna hear a lick of
you
that.
won't hear any of
You're
it.
not gonna hear Yeah.
I will
yeah,
somehow reverse the voices and make it Travis.
My
And
bad.
all that
Justin
shit.
didn't do shit.
Justin,
I'm
you
like,
weird.
wow, Travis, that's
He
crazy.
gonna
You're
have
such a
me
man.
saying Millie Vanilli sang their own songs.
Yeah.
Girl, you know it's true.
While we're on the topic, Millie Vanilli got a rough break, man. Well, I should say it. Millie Vanilli got a rough break.
I'm
Yeah.
putting a pin in that one. We need to have that discussion.
That's
Thank you, Nick. You're right. You're right. It was a rough break.
yo,
They deserve
that
that.
ain't right.
They didn't
That
deserve
ain't
that.
right. That ain't right.
So,
I'll go on record and saying I see a lot going on now, and I said that ain't right.
That's right. What we did to them wasn't right.
I got both eyes on that. I see a lot of singing going on
Not saying that.
with a capital A, lowercase s, capital A, angin going on. That's what I see. But this is the lightning round. Everything's
it is.
warm and friendly and nice. And Diddy or Jermaine Dupri?
I mean, you just look at the library of work for Diddy, and you just got to respect that. Plus, he's catching up with Nick Cannon on Baby. So
he's right. He is right.
I'm going to go with Diddy.
Diddy, the T, the I. Keeping it classic rock, The Who or Rolling Stones?
Not really a fan of either one. I respect the fact that The Who was able to get on every single CSI known to man. But the Rolling Stones, I mean, you just can't compare. I mean, the Rolling Stones are with all due respect to your name, a phenom. And they're, you know, who's bigger than the Rolling Stones as far as rock bands go? So it's got to be the Rolling Stones.
Right. I'll agree with you on that one. Let's go to, this is interesting. Red Hot Chili Peppers or MGMT?
Oh, man. Big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. The fact that they're still headlining festivals to this day after all of these years, right there with MGMT, who's below them on the festival chart, gotta go Chili Peppers.
Fair. Very fair. Yeah. Old versus new, Lauryn Hill or Shaka Khan?
Woo! I never damn. Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. Yeah, hell yeah.
How am I going to choose between those two? Those are queens.
Yeah, well, Shaka
Queens.
didn't write that song, though. I feel for you.
Just because Whitney told
Oh.
me. I'm going to go Shaka.
Okay.
I know that.
Let's
I know
go.
that 75% of this pod would choose Lauryn Hill. Am I right?
No, actually, you'd be surprised.
It's been more Shaka. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been much more Shaka. I think people look at the overall impact
And the longevity.
and the legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Lauryn Hill has had a quiet decade,
Right.
I would say.
Yeah,
and Shaka's still touring with Michael McDonald and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
And I would have picked Rufus over Fugees.
Yeah.
Same.
Right.
There's
Damn,
just much.
I said that too quickly, but yeah, same.
Yeah.
There's just much more of a catalog.
Pick
to be
from.
honest.
Yeah. because the Fugees,
Yeah.
all you're gonna get is one album, even though they put out 2 or 3 albums. You're only gonna get one album of cut.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Lauryn Hill versus Tracy Chapman?
You know what? We both have the same kind of. All right, Frank too.
Yeah, kind of similar vibes.
Yeah.
I'm going with Lauren, but I like that
Yeah.
matchup.
I
Yeah.
do
I like that
too.
matchup a lot.
Yeah, I like that. I like when a guest brings a matchup to the table. That's what I
Sorry
like.
for hijacking. I didn't mean to
No, I like that.
No,
That's what
I
we
love
like
that.
around
That's
here.
a good one.
Yeah,
I
Tracy.
like that matchup.
Tracy, give me one reason to stay here. Banger. You know, that's.
I might have to give it to Tracy because she put a kibosh on all her songs and said nobody can sample my songs, even if it's for a mixtape, even if you don't plan to put it out, you can't even sample it.
Right.
Tracy's cool, dude. I'm looking at her top 5 right now, and she's cool.
Yeah.
That album is expensive.
It is.
Not a cheap record. Not a cheap record
is expensive.
You showed me that one time, Colin. We were talking about it in a record store. You showed me.
That's like Hundo plus all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Even the repress.
And I feel like she could make so much money touring, and she just doesn't do it.
That's a boss move. Tracy is like Terrence Trent D'Arby, where there's such a mystery. There's such an anomaly around the
They
name
are like
when
the
you
same
hear it,
person, too.
and you're like, I want to know more. I want to know more, and they're just like, nope, here it is.
You know what?
What about Maxi Priest?
Maxi
Oh,
Priest.
Maxi Priest.
I just want to be close to you. Get out of here with that. You put that next to
it's like
next to One Reason and Wishing Well. You're like, and the nominees are Terrence Trent D'Arby, Wishing Well, Tracy Chapman, One Reason, and Maxi Priest. I just wanna be close. Get out of here with that.
Come on,
Man in the Woods.
Man in the Woods.
Hey man, we here.
Maxi Priest is Man in the Woods. Get out of here.
But Maxi Priest went on to produce a ton of hits, right?
Yeah,
this is true. That part is true. Yeah. Yeah.
He had a great career, but
Trav wasn't talking about that. The producer.
I don't think he's as cool as Tracy and Lauren. I just don't think he has that leftover cool appeal. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not.
I'm not wearing a Maxi Priest t-shirt.
I love that song.
Trav, you need to make a What About Maxi Priest shirt.
Oh, I will.
What about Maxi Priest?
What about
all right, a couple more for the lightning round. You guys are out of control today. Let's take it to the club. Ray Shremmerd or T.I.?
Oh, T.I. all day. Just because he writes and produces with Justin Timberlake.
Hey,
there you go. I love this one because we haven't done it in a while, and it is pop radio to a T. Adele or Rihanna?
Oh. I know this is probably not going to be a popular opinion, but I'm going to say Adele. I think Adele is just like what Rihanna did. She's paving a whole new way, and I want, obviously, she's got the Super Bowl coming up, but we haven't heard from her for a hot minute. I think she's focused on her business ventures. I think Adele she is the next Billy Joel and Elton John too. I don't see her going anywhere.
Oh,
I
she's going anywhere. Her Vegas show is apparently incredible.
I've seen.
Oh, you haven't gone yet, Nick?
I have not been.
Tickets are what, 60,000 for a seat?
Insane.
Yeah, but, you haven't gone, Nick?
Not a chance. She's up there doing like some David Copperfield type magic too. She's disappearing and shit.
Fire and rain and all sorts.
Yeah, it was hella delayed. Like her show was super delayed, and everybody's pissed off about it. And now that it's happening, it's like, oh, I get it, because she's up there doing magic. Like, that shit's crazy.
It's raining on stage, and
there's weather.
Absolutely beautiful. Oh,
that's crazy. Okay.
Adele is timeless already. Adele has solidified her spot in an otherwise tough market. It's tough to break into that. It's tough to push to the top of that. The last one I saw do it was Michael Bublé, and it's kind of few and far between for that classic,
That's an interesting genre of
That is
music.
Adult contemporary.
Adult contemporary.
It's modern adult contemporary.
Yeah.
Is a
strange...
just
be in it because some people be put in that category. You know what I mean?
Some people just start there. Like Adele just started there.
She just started there and said it's mine.
Michael Bublé has a hit. I know he has a hit. I cannot think of it. What is it?
Yeah. Brad, you know this one, right?
You don't know I don't know any Michael Bublé.
Hey, I've been in radio my entire life, never played one single Michael Bublé song.
Why did they make Michael Bublé famous? But he probably sells out auditoriums.
Famous is all get out. Yeah. I'll tell you another adult contemporary. Maybe not by choice, but he embraced it. John Legend.
Yo, I was just about to say.
Oh no, that's a good one. Yeah, you're right.
He's one that went in that way. Like he didn't start there, but he ended up there.
He knew what he had. He saw the impact that he could make, and he slid into that category quite nicely.
Yeah.
John Legend. John Legend's good, man.
Any one of those artists that these award shows can call on all the time.
Yeah.
That are repeat performers for like the what is it called? The tribute performers?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Those artists, yeah.
You need those. You need those strong vocalists.
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. There you go. But that's wild. I want to get into 3 tough ones, and then we're going to get into a little history. How are we doing on time? Brad.
That's for you. How are we doing on time?
Oh, me? I'm okay. I mean, unless you're trying to get rid of me.
Okay, no,
not at all.
Okay.
Not yet. You're not off the hook that easy, Brad.
Okay, all right.
Let's go Beatles or Beach Boys?
Beatles all day.
Beatles, that's easy. Missy or Busta?
Missy. She's still playing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Don't do that. Don't even do that to me.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't do it.
He was too confident in the last 2. You got to throw the bomb on him.
So one of Brad's, Brad, I'm just going to tell them this so that you don't have to tell him. So one of Brad's good friends is one of the top Prince impersonators, Prince performers, like in the world.
Wow.
So we went and saw him like a few years ago.
Yeah, he's the #1 Prince tribute artist in the world. He's the only Prince tribute artist that is officially endorsed by the estate. And he's February, I think he's playing a gig at Paisley. Absolutely phenomenal. My 2 favorite artists of all time. So I don't even know how I can even choose. If I want to say from a pure, just raw talent, it's got to be Prince. If I want to talk about a legacy, a musical legacy, and an impact that was made around the world from genre to genre, it's got to be Michael Jackson. I mean, Prince could literally pick up and play any single instrument that you can have on stage and excel at it. And, the things that he has written in the songs, as you all are well aware of, the songs that he has written for other artists that people don't even realize. Massive hits, Manic Monday from the Bangles to City High, What Would You Do? It just goes on and on and on. But just from a pure captivation standpoint, Michael Jackson did things that no other artist in history has ever done or maybe will ever do. So to answer your question, I'm copping out on this one, y'all.
No, you can't.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to make me.
Brad, I have to be. There it is, Michael. I was like, Brad, the worst thing you can do is cop out because then we lose them both.
All right.
We don't want to lose them both. Okay.
We can't lose them both. We gotta have one.
Brad, I'm glad you mentioned that. When Prince wrote Manic Monday for Bangles, he had Little Red Corvette at #1 and Manic Monday at #2 on the charts. And it's like, yo, who does that? Who has the mic and the pen 1 and 2?
Right.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Justin
I
could
like that.
never.
On the pen.
Justin could never.
You're right. You're right.
The amount of
Woods.
guilt, the amount of guilt I feel, for, like just bashing a musician. That's like after that Google search, and it's like so obvious, known. I shouldn't have a podcast. I should.
It was a big over the top.
Not speak in public.
Well,
It was
shout
a
out
big
to our guy
over
that
the
made the
top.
comment. Who was our guy that made that comment?
Oh, I don't even know his name.
Who are they? Who the hell are these guys?
Who are these
Shout out to
guys?
whoever that is.
The best
Shout out to
comment
whoever
we've
that
ever
is.
received on YouTube. Who the fuck are these
Because he
people?
was watching our YouTube, so shout out to him. And
Yeah.
if you're watching our YouTube, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ding the bell to be notified whenever we drop, especially you who dropped that comment. Because
Yeah,
thank you for
especially
watching.
whoever.
He's
Thank you
tuned
for
in
watching.
now. He's dialed in now. He was ready to come
Yeah.
in hot with the Justin Timberlake remark. Woo! 2 more, and then we're out of the lightning round.
Yeah.
We're out of it. We're out of it. We're out of it.
Brandon Walker. Shout out Brandon Walker.
Yo,
Shout out,
Brandon,
Brandon.
shout out. I like that. Putting your government name in your YouTube name. Bold.
For real.
Bold
Strong.
move. I like that.
Tell us who you are.
Stand behind your comment. I like that.
Yes.
Brad, Mariah or Whitney?
God bless her. I wish she was still alive. Oh, y'all seen the documentary, the Whitney movie that dropped this week?
Oh,
Not
I haven't
yet.
seen it.
yet.
I haven't seen the movie yet though.
Yeah. It's gonna be. I mean, you look at Mariah's body of work, and it's just phenomenal and impressive, and the things that she's been able to do, and the fact that here 20 years later, however long it's been since All I Want for Christmas Is You, it's still right now sitting at number 1 on top of the Billboard Hot 100. That's
Dude.
insane.
Dude.
But Whitney, and if Whitney was still alive, I feel like she would still be making an impact. I Whitney Houston.
Well, the time has come for us
It's
to
time.
do the battle we do every single week.
I'm scared.
Outcast or Hall & Oates?
Oh yeah, okay. I think I've heard this one before, and to me, it's kind of easy, although it shouldn't be as much as I love Outkast. But there's something so special to me about Hall & Oates, and it's not just the mustache. When I first moved to Austin, Texas, and I didn't know anybody, I didn't know a thing. I saw that Hall & Oates were playing ACL Live at the Moody Theater. This is where they do the longest running music show in history, Austin City Limits. I'm sure you guys have at least seen it before. It's where they shoot that TV show. And Hall & Oates were playing. And I had no tickets because it was sold out, and I didn't know anybody at the time. I had just moved here. And I said, to hell with it, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get in. And I went up and I bought one ticket from a scalper because I was all by myself. And I sat at the very, very top. And I looked down and I was practically in tears as I was watching those dudes. Because what they've been able to do, I heard an interview one time where they said, I challenge you to put 2 Hall & Oates songs up side by side. No 2 Hall & Oates songs sound the same. What other artist can do that? You look at their body of work, every song. And after that, I challenged myself. I was like, wow, I listen to every single song. They're all different. They have the same kind of vibe, that soulful vibe. But every song has a completely different sound. Nobody else does that. And hit after hit after hit. I love Outkast, don't get me wrong. But Hall & Oates for the win on that one.
Wow.
You are going to send me down a deep dive, my
Yes.
man, of listening to all this Hall & Oates. Holy moly. Yeah, I never really thought of that. And that just kind of put my brain in a pretzel with that one. So
No, for real. I never thought about that either.
I can't go for that, Sarah. They're all different.
They're all dramatically, and even if you go, especially if you go early Hall & Oates, like before they were Hall & Oates, it was Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oh, right.
By the way, they never have. Grab a Hall & Oates record. You got one?
Yeah, they're never.
It always says on every record, on every single record, it never says Hall and Oates. Every record says Daryl Hall and John Oates because they hate Hall and Oates. They hated that name. Every Hall and Oates record says Daryl Hall and John Oates on it.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got them all. We could go. We could do it.
We could do it. We could do it.
We could do it. I got all of them.
Grab the one that Justin Timberlake wrote.
Oh shit! Here we go.
I ain't got that one.
God damn!
Stock
Man in the woods.
Yo,
I'm gonna get Justified one day, but
yo,
get me to the woods.
I like the way that you survived the lightning round today, but I want to know a bit more about Brad Booker. I want to get into some of the history of how you came about to how you found Austin as your home. If you could give the listeners a little bit more history about yourself.
Real quick before you get started, Brad. So when I made the executive decision to have Brad as a guest, Brad had just got finished telling me a story about how he was in New Orleans in a speakeasy spot that had old school Atari games in it, right? And he was playing this Atari game, and some dude comes up to him and said, "Hey, anybody playing next to you?" He said, "No." The dude sits down and starts playing next to him, and that dude ended up being Lenny Kravitz.
Whoa!
So that's why I was like, okay, we have our guest for the pod. Go ahead, Brad. Take it away.
It's funny. I forgot about that story until I was telling you. Yeah, it was like a real low key underground speakeasy, and you had to be buzzed in and dark and all cash. They didn't take credit cards, and I turned around and it was Lenny. I was like, "Oh, what's up, bro?"
That's crazy.
What year was this? When was this?
Years ago. It was part of my magical mystery journey across the United States. So how I got here was I grew up in Kansas City, in the Midwest, and in radio, if you want to grow, if you want to get bigger, you have to go market to market to move up. You know, you start back then, you started in overnights when nobody was listening except for you guys because you were coming home from the club. And then, you know, you move up to nights and then afternoons and then eventually you get mornings. So you have to start small and kind of work your way up. And I've traveled all over Kansas City to St. Louis to Phoenix to Las Vegas to Houston to New Orleans. And throughout all of my journeys, you know, I was able to build up a little bit more and more success. And finally, I met Jupiter's sister in Phoenix. We ended up having a baby and had another baby. And I had a chance to come to Austin, which is the city that I truly love. And we just set up shop. She works for a home builder, so we built a home. And I've just been very fortunate now that we have been the #1 show for we're 2023 will be heading into our 10th year. So we've been blessed. Yeah, we've been very blessed.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, when you moved to Austin versus now, tell me the difference.
Bro, it is night and day. It's crazy. It's consistently if not the fastest, one of the top like 2 or 3 fastest growing cities in the U.S. I mean, you've got everyone from California moving here, you know, because it's called Silicon Hills, right? So you have all these tech companies, Google, Facebook, or Meta, Samsung, Apple, and of course Tesla moved their world headquarters to Austin. So all of these tech companies are either moving their headquarters. Oracle moved its headquarters from California. So they're either moving their headquarters or they're building giant offices here. So that means people are coming like crazy. The only people now that can afford to move here are people from California. So the skyline has changed. You know, Portland and Austin are very similar in the sense of, you know, they both kind of fight back and forth with the keep blank weird. You know, Austin's not so weird anymore. You know, we're a lot more commercial. I think there's just kind of like this give and take of how do we keep true to what made the city, you know, the weirdness, the quirkiness, the live music, and yet still grow and embrace the evolution, because it's an insane city. It's expensive now, but it's still beautiful. It's still one of the lowest crime rates of any major city in the country. It's thriving. You know, many people consider it to be recession proof. So it's an incredible city, and a lot of celebrities are moving here from Hollywood. So I mean, we've got a ton of big big names. I go to church with Matthew McConaughey, so I see him on the regular. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful
And then what's
thing.
his name from Delilah? From Plain White Tees.
Oh yeah, he met him. We after my boy Tim Lopez, who's in Plain White Tees. Hey there, Delilah. We went to church on Christmas Eve, and we got to wife Jenna. But it's a good place. Live music is great here, and it's a beautiful place to be. I love it, and the weather's nice.
Have you had any interactions, any major life-changing conversations with Matthew yet?
Yeah. Every conversation with Matthew is life-changing.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, you can ask him his favorite cereal, and he will give you some Neil deGrasse Tyson bullshit. It's like, this guy, I don't know where he comes up with this stuff, but he's something special for sure. By the way, the pastor that married my wife and I also married Matthew. They're best friends. So that's my 6 degrees right there.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Matthew is one of those people where if you could pick a celebrity, excuse me, to have dinner with, I would always say Matthew. Matthew would always be in my short list of people. He's such an interesting dude. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mine would be Nico Lopez.
There you go.
So.
There you go. Is it? Lock him in.
Anytime.
Lock him in.
We can make that happen immediately.
That's good. That's real good.
Brad.
Actually,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Colin. No. Go ahead, because this will be later. Go ahead. 3 favorite musicians or celebrities you have interviewed or worked with so far? Oh, good question. I've asked this question before, too.
Garth Brooks.
Ooh.
Ryan Tedder, I would say, was fun. That just came to mind because it was fairly recent. As far as interactions go, I will say one that's memorable, even after all these years, was Gene Simmons of Kiss.
Oh, that's cool.
It was an incredible interaction because I don't know. It was interesting because the girl I was dating at the time worked for Playboy in Chicago. So one of the girls that she worked with was dating one of the guys in the band, and they're like, "Hey, you want to go back to they were staying at the Ritz-Carlton. Like, you want to go back to the Ritz and have a drink?" I was like, "Sure." So we're sitting there, and of course Gene comes over, and I'm sitting next to the girl that I'm dating. And he comes and sits down right in between the two of us, and spends the next 30 minutes trying to get her up to his room. I'm like, well, bro, if you can make it happen, I'm all about that life.
Yo.
Go ahead, fam.
Gene.
That is funny. Gene.
He got balls, man.
Gene coming in hot.
Yeah.
He does not care, man. He does not care. I'm sure there's some other really good ones, but put me on the spot coming up with those. I've led a blessed life and been able to interview some really, really amazing people, but those are a couple that really stand out.
Garth is a cool one. I met Garth when I worked at the Wynn. I was working in retail when I was like 19 to 20 years old, and just worked in the lamest store, like this store that just kept changing like what it was, its identity. And this was during Garth Brooks's residency.
Yeah.
And he was
the one man show.
Yeah, the one man show, just him and a guitar. And he was just the sweetest guy. He was so kind. He was the coolest dude.
He really is. He really is. It was someone in our group. I had gone to see him for a show, and someone in the group had some merchandise. He's like, "Wait, what? What are you doing? What are you doing?" So he went and said, "Did you buy this?" He had someone bring cash, pay him back for the merch. These are all radio people. Pay him back for the merch because he felt that we had supported him so much that we shouldn't have to be buying stuff. And then he got merch for everybody else in the group.
Oh, wow, that's so cool.
That is the kind of guy that he is. I mean, you want to talk about all-time greatest artists. he is certainly at the top just because he is such an incredible human being who has written some of the most amazing songs and has had a impact on music. We don't ever, really get into that because it's a different genre, but what he has been able to do to this day, he's still I think, and I could be wrong, but I believe he's still the best-selling solo artist in music. I mean,
I think you may be right on that one too. Yeah.
So, and not to mention the fact that he's probably the nicest guy I've ever met in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What about Chris Gaines? Have you met Chris Gaines?
Chris Gaines.
I had a little goatee for a little while, and people said I was a Chris Gaines doppelganger.
Oh my god! Never see those two in the same room. Strangely enough,
no, it's weird,
Never
right?
in the same room.
It's weird. I was,
starting to think something's up.
Yeah.
Brad, you are in Austin, Texas. I want to talk food, and I'm going to pass it to Neek after this. But first, I want to talk a little something here. Brad, Austin and all of Texas is known for their barbecue. Yes, we come down to Texas, where are we going to eat?
Well, far beyond barbecue, it's become such a hotbed. It really is a culinary scene down here, as it is in Portland and many other parts of the country. But as far as pure barbecue goes, to me, there's no greater barbecue on the planet than Franklin barbecue. What Aaron Franklin's been able to do. You look at, the guy's got a literal master class on how to smoke meat. No one's doing it like Aaron Franklin. And part of that is because he's getting meat that no one else is getting. For the most part, you got the low end in Austin, and then you got Aaron, and then you got these cats in between that are all doing consistently amazing barbecue. But Aaron's just on a whole, okay, so I'll tell you a real quick story and I'll move on.
Please do.
Yeah.
The problem with Franklin barbecue for me is the fact that there's always a 3-hour line, and I don't play the lines. So people start getting there 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. They open up and they sell out usually around 2 p.m., right? So you come in, you eat until the food is gone, and then they close down. Well, I wasn't about to get in that line. So there were a couple of good things that came out of the pandemic. One of my favorites is the fact that once the pandemic hit, Aaron went to an online ordering system, just like so many other people did, and you were able to put in your order online. You would pull up to the parking lot, pop your trunk, and they bring it out to you. Very first day that he ever did that, I ordered online. I got in this long line. He's out there. Dude, homeboy's out there directing traffic because he had no idea what an insane amount of people would be showing up. But I get in, I pull up. I drive immediately to about 20 minutes north of there to where my wife is working. I call her. I was like, ETA, 3 minutes. She comes running downstairs. I drive an SUV. I pop the back of my Expedition, and we're sitting we're making a drug deal. We got that. The truck popped open, and I got the whole spread: ribs. Got the brisket. I got the
beans,
sauce.
Greens, potatoes.
And I always thought it's like how when you have had the best barbecue that anyone has ever had in their life, and that's how I feel about brisket in Austin, Texas. How can it be that much better? And then my wife and I did a drug deal in the parking lot, and he proved how you could do it that much better.
Damn.
It's magical. It's
Damn.
magical.
That's the clip. Cut the clip right there, Franklin. We'll see you next month. We're gonna come on down and dine. Yeah. God damn. Yeah,
the 505 podcast is being brought to you by Franklin Barbecue.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah. It's about damn time, like Lizzo
that's the
says.
Sponsorship we need.
We do need that sponsorship.
Yeah.
I need that rare barbecue
with the new hot sauce.
With the new hot
come
sauce.
on.
And then direct music service have something to listen to while you eat it.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go. It's a wrap. Since we did talk food, I want to pass it to Neek.
So what we like to do around these parts is set our friends up with fast food endorsement deals. We're talking commercial here too. Franklin's great, but it's very local. We're looking for
Very.
something regional, maybe or national, maybe regional, but really national. Um, what is the Brad Booker meal and where is it? And this is a meal similar to like Bad Bunny and McDonald's. Like, what is your go-to bullshit fast food meal?
Woo. Okay. So we got to do the whole meal, or can I just give the main business?
The whole meal,
The
down
whole
to
meal.
the drink.
Yeah.
It could be for different places.
No.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
I mean, really, it's like where, like, so you're out, you've had a drink, everywhere's
And
closed.
you want to get the Brad Booker meal.
You got to get
Okay.
a Brad Booker meal. What's your go-to
All right.
fast food?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna do the Popeyes chicken sandwich with the Chick-fil-A waffle fries with the Fanta orange drink from McDonald's.
Damn,
Oh, that's gonna hit. That is gonna hit.
that's crazy. Have you ever done this?
No, but I will.
Yeah.
So
Hell
here's
no.
the thing.
The thing is, the Brad Booker meal is at 3 different spots, right?
You
So
got to go
say
to
you want the
three-
Brad Booker
yeah, you
meal
can't-
at Chick-fil-A, then you got to go to McDonald's and you say, I want the Brad Booker meal, and then you're going to get that.
They just
right?
give you the fries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just give me the fries.
Yeah.
You have to go to
Yeah.
3 spots to get the Brad Booker
Three
meal.
spots.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Popeyes, what's the full order?
Well, I guess I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the chicken sandwich. I'm gonna do the mashed potatoes, and then or red beans and rice, depending on how I feel or what day of the
Okay.
week it is.
So
And
red beans
then,
and rice and potatoes are optional in this meal.
That we'll give you the option. Yeah,
Right?
Depending who's working, that's what they give you.
Right. Exactly.
they alternate with days of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll do like a root beer.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're a Coke or a Pepsi company.
Do
you have a
Popeyes is Pepsi, I believe, isn't
That's
it?
what I thought.
I
Yeah.
think it's
So
Pepsi.
you're getting A&W.
You're getting
Okay.
A&W. root beer.
A&W.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Are we about
cool.
are we about to hit him with the greatest hits of root beer right now? A quick Mount Rushmore root beer. Everyone gets one pick for
Let's do
their
it.
favorite root beer of all time. Mount Rushmore root beer.
Okay.
Starting with Brad.
Oh, that's tough because we got some local, some of the really good breweries in town in Houston. They do, like I was at a coffee shop today that has root beer on tap. And when you're able to get that, like the St. Arnold's root beer, I mean, that's on a whole nother level. But as far as just far as going to, I mean, I do love me. We've got the last existing right at the corner of Ben White and Menchaca here in town. We've got a Long John Silver's A&W combo.
Old school,
Rare.
man.
Rare. Yeah. And that A&W hits. So I'm gonna go with the A&W. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Trav, upstairs, what do you got?
Who was Snoopy with?
Snoopy, I think, worked with A&W.
Yeah, I think
Snoopy was with A&W?
Yeah.
Dang, I have to go A&W and then Barks.
Okay, well, we got
That's my
A&W
one,
up
too.
there
So-
already, so we're going to
so I
have to
gotta
throw
go
a Barks up there.
So I'll do Barks.
Okay. Neek.
Barks is always. So much so that if A&W is the option, I will just get a different soda.
Really?
Yeah. To me, it's like Coke and Pepsi. Like Coke people don't drink Pepsi, and Pepsi people.
Yeah,
don't
that
drink
is very true, though.
Mm.
Pepsi people will drink Coke, but Coke people don't drink Pepsi.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So like, I don't do.
Diet
don't do
Pepsi
A&W.
versus Diet Coke? Ugh.
It's
Come on.
completely different.
Ugh.
Completely different
What about-
sodas.
Wow.
What about Diet Dr. Pepper versus Diet Mountain Dew?
Oof.
They say
Di-
Diet Dr. Pepper doesn't taste different, but
Diet
that's not
Dr.
true.
Pepper is not that bad, though. It's not that bad. Diet
I
Mountain
had
Dew?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
They say Diet Dr. Pepper doesn't taste different than. I think
But it
that's
does.
true.
Hmm.
It truly does.
Yeah.
I think I'm trying to think of a root beer. Oh, Yes, I see the bottle, but I can't remember the name of the brand.
IBC.
Ooh, IBC is good.
Forgot about that, Colin. Good call.
Damn, that is.
I'm
a
not.
good
I'm
call.
not picking IBC though. I'm gonna leave that out there
Okay,
on the
fair
table.
enough.
I don't want it.
I
don't
just saw a
want it.
bottle of IBC. That's an interesting pick. I haven't seen that bottle in a long time. I'll tell you who's not on it. Mug.
Mug
yeah.
is
Mug is the worst.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it on this list. This
Mid.
list is like giving me every single root beer but the one. There it is. Boylan.
Boylan root beer. Okay,
I don't think I've ever had that. Oh,
I've
okay,
seen
I've
that.
seen that bottle.
Yep, I've
bottle.
seen that.
Fire.
That's good.
That's fire.
good.
So I'll take that since Barks is already on. I'll roll with Boylan.
Fair. Calm.
I'm going regional. It's everywhere now, but if you have had it, if you can find it, it's called Sprecker's root beer. Out of it's on Amazon actually now. You can find that.
Is it from like Rockford?
It's from Milwaukee, and it's got this little bird on it.
I don't know why when you
Shout
said
out, Thor.
regional. When you said regional, I've never seen
Oh,
that.
I've never seen that either.
That's the best. That's the best.
That bird
root beer
looks
you
like
can
he
have.
knows a thing or two about root beer, though.
He knows root beer. He knows.
Hey,
root beer.
is that a Thor pick?
Thor will definitely say that. You could get Thor on
Yeah.
the phone right now, and they have different sodas too. They got like a grape.
When you
and
said
blah, blah,
regional,
blah.
I expected you to say Fago.
Fago, whoop whoop! Shout
Whoop,
out,
whoop.
yeah,
Yeah.
Here we go.
What?
ICP or D12.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna go with ICP.
That's
just
for
'cause.
everybody. Insane Clown Posse or D12, everyone.
I'm gonna go with ICP just cause.
D12 purple pills easily.
That's fire song.
Yo, Brad, we're not going to keep you very long.
no,
I can tell when it
Brad,
goes to
I got one
ICP
more,
versus D12. It's time to.
Yeah. I got one more question though, Brad. Brad, we are developing our biopic cinematic universe. Okay, so usually it's a DJ biopic cinematic universe, but since you are a radio guy, we're just gonna go biopic cinematic universe. Okay, so this is
still
like
a disc jockey, right? Are you guys still
What?
disc jockey? Are radio personalities disc jockeys?
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
No, I don't. No, I don't
No.
look at it like that.
No.
No, because the majority of my responsibility is. I mean, we play a few records, but not very much. So
No.
we have a lot of benchmarks and segments on our show. So no, I always
Gotcha.
say radio personality. Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, they gave me a 30-minute spot to play some stuff. I
Fire.
appreciate that one. Appreciate
Why?
that one.
Why?
They didn't have anybody else better. That's literally what he said. And I said I could put something together for you.
I'll get a little something together. I'll get a little something.
Yeah.
Girl, you know it's true.
Exactly. A little maxi priest in there too.
Yo.
So, Brad, in this biopic cinematic universe, who is playing Brad Booker? It could be anybody that are alive in the entertainment industry, or it could be anybody animated too. You can even say Michael Chiklis if you wanted to. I wouldn't even be mad.
See, you had to go with the bald guy. Look, he looks nothing like me. Sounds nothing like me.
Even better.
But I love this dude so much. He makes me smile. He just makes me feel good. Like every film I see him in, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
Great pick.
I love that.
Nobody's picked that yet. Huh?
Ryan Reynolds is not in this universe.
No one
yet.
said
We
Ryan
needed it.
Reynolds. Yeah,
Yeah, nobody has said that.
about time.
That's
about
good.
time.
He something about him just makes me feel good. Like so much so I was about to switch over to shitty ass Mint Mobile.
Mm.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was telling me about that.
He's been all over these YouTube apps with Met Mobile. Yeah.
Yo, like
Which,
what?
by the way, he's throwing all these endorsements to everybody else except for us. So Ryan Reynolds, if you are listening somehow, some way,
Yeah.
give us a
Hook
call
us up.
because we would definitely support Mint Mobile here, man.
Mm.
Golly.
And Aviator for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, that's at all the bars too. Oh
Yeah.
wait, don't they have
But
a,
the
they have a plant in
aviation
Portland?
gin.
Aviation's out of Portland. Yeah.
Yeah, it's out of Portland. Their
Yeah, we
distilleries
gotta-
in Portland.
We gotta make a little call.
We
On
do.
that one. Last but not least, no, I want to do two. I want to do two little more questions. Brad,
Okay.
if you could have any food from the grocery store, a lifetime supply, anything you want for the rest of your life, you never have to buy this item ever again. What is that item?
From the grocery store, chicken wings.
Lifetime supply of
Okay.
chicken wings.
Hold on.
Flats or drums?
Let me preface this for Brad though. So Brad's grocery store is HEB. If anybody doesn't know about HEB is the shit when it comes to grocery stores.
Yeah,
it is unbelievable.
It's a Texas, and they do have some stores in Mexico, but it's all Texas, and but it's widely considered to be. It was just named the top grocery store of the year of all grocery store chains across the U.S. They just really do it right. They take care of their people, and it's amazing. But yeah, I gotta go with chicken wings. And to answer your question about drummies or flat, I like a good mix. But when I go to Hooters, I do all drums. It's
all
like
drums.
$2-3 extra, but it's worth it.
That's the way to go. That's a pro.
That's the way to go. Yeah,
that's a pro move. Last but not least, Brad, and we will send you on your way, sir. One song for our 5on5 podcast playlist. It can be any song. It is your contribution to our playlist.
All right. Well, we covered we covered a lot, and I'm gonna leave you with this, gentlemen. It has been great to fellowship with you. Hope y'all had an amazing holiday.
Absolutely, thank you.
This is my first time meeting the two of you, but I hope there's plenty more. You know, Nico, we're going to dinner, and Phenom, we're gonna eat some chicken wings. But, I gotta say, "Friends in Low Places" by one of the nicest men I've ever met.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mr. Garth Brooks. Yeah.
Fantastic addition. Trav, you're only going to be able to find the live version on Spotify.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I did a little recon on that. Garth doesn't put the OG on there. You just got the live.
Can you even find Garth on Spotify at all? I don't think he has his music on any streaming service.
I couldn't find him because I was going to do two country artists before I flipped it.
Maybe Amazon, but yeah, that's the other thing. That's the other thing I love about him too is he stands true to his values, and you know, he doesn't buckle even though he knows it could cost him some money. But you know, you still got to buy old school CDs.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
the highest selling artist of all time.
Yeah.
That fuck streaming.
Fuck streaming.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like that, man.
I like that. Brad, let the people know where they can find you on social media. Let them know about the radio show.
It's all at Brad Booker. And here's the cool thing, too. Our app, through our company, we're all over the United States. We're the second largest radio company in America. AUDACY. It's the Odyssey app. On that app, you can listen to us live. You can also listen to our bits and benchmarks on demand. And you can listen to your favorite radio stations across the country and some of the top podcasts in the U.S. too. We got big names on there.
Yeah, like
we got to get on that. We got to get on that.
We got to get on
it
too. There's a solid. We got to if we're not already.
Yeah.
We should.
I can add that to the link tree quick. So
yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Brad Booker.
Brad,
Thank you, Cam.
Happy New Year.
What a fantastic holiday episode. Thank you, Brad. Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey.
Gentlemen,
we staying on.
We'll do a couple minutes. Here. We are wrapping up 2022. This is our last episode for the year.
Well, before we get going, how was everybody's Christmas? Or should I say holiday if you don't celebrate Christmas?
Christmas for us. It was good.
Christmas, yeah.
Good. It was cold in Portland, I know that. It was cold everywhere. Shit.
I got some sort of food poisoning. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you
Really?
guys. I didn't post this. I didn't post this online. You don't really post your food
You
poisoning.
don't post
Some
food
people do.
poisoning.
Some people
They
do.
do.
I got food poisoning. I'm down
They do.
bad.
Yeah.
No. I had the BGs for 4 whole ass days. I'm finally on the mend today.
Wait a minute,
I'm
what day did it start?
I think the day before Christmas or Christmas
Ah.
Day. No, day before
Oh.
Christmas. Saturday,
Christmas
Sunday,
Eve.
Monday, and today I'm good. Yeah.
Okay,
Or no,
Christmas
Friday,
Eve.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and today I'm good.
So right when the ice storm started, BGs came.
The ice storm started. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double ice storm. Fire and ice.
Fire and ice storm.
Fire and
Yeah.
How's
There's-
the song of
there's-
ice and fire?
There was an ice storm, but there was a fire in the temple. I was like, damn, that's fucked up. There's an ice storm, and my stomach was like, yo, there's a firestorm as
There's a
well.
firestorm.
Fire right here.
Yo, had
Yo,
me-
icy hot.
Fucked up for 4 whole days.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Like this show should be sponsored by Pepto
There you go.
Bismol. You know,
That's what
Not
you
what
was
we
on.
want.
my stomach was in knots, bro. But I'm back. We're good. We're back.
Good.
We're back in the mix. Christmas was good, very low key.
Mhm.
Drove back from San Luis Obispo, and then just kind of took a chill. Took
That was a
Thursday
fire-
off.
Fire little shot, by the way, at the Madonna Inn. That shit looks fire. That looks
That
fire,
place
bro.
is cool. Every room's
Yeah.
completely different. It's real cool.
Oh,
I would
okay.
definitely recommend.
Now,
165
did you stay there?
rooms. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 165 rooms in the hotel. Every single room's completely different. Just zany decorations, just real off the wall shit.
How
But-
booked was it?
It was pretty booked. Yeah. It's about 250, 260 a night. And it's like it hasn't been really updated. So it's like it's got that old like 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s feel to it.
Fire.
So it's pretty cool. And I had a piece of cake both nights that we stayed there because that's what you do. They have a world-class Swiss bakery that starts at 4 a.m. They start baking cakes every morning. The first night I had carrot cake, big surprise to no one.
Fire,
And then
bro.
the second night I had a pink champagne cake, which is just basically a vanilla cake, but pink frosting and fondant on top.
Right.
Gotcha.
Absolutely
Hold the
delightful.
alcohol. For
There was
anybody
no
that's listening,
champagne.
No
There's no
alcohol
champagne.
in it.
That-
There's no
Nobody
alcohol.
wants a champagne flavored anything. I think people just like
Okay. Right.
champagne the
but
color. It's champagne the
had-
color, not the flavor.
It's champagne the color. Yeah.
I've had an alcoholic cake before. My sister has made it before. An alcoholic
Oh, like
cake.
a boozy cake. Yeah.
Yes.
Like a
and
rum cake?
Like a
It
Rumpelstiltskin?
essentially a rum cake, but not really. It was something else though, and it was one slice
you ever
of
had
cake got you drunk.
What?
One
Whoa,
slice, one
wait!
slice.
I didn't
Yes.
expect that. I thought it was
Yeah.
cooked. Because I know rum is like rum cake is a thing, but I didn't know
Right.
it was like alcoholic.
One
No,
slice of cake
It-
got
it's
you
essentially
drunk?
like rum cake, but it's not rum cake. It's really alcohol cake.
What was in it?
okay.
What did it taste like?
Tastes like cake.
It doesn't
You
taste
couldn't
like
taste the
didn't-
alcohol.
Didn't taste alcohol at all.
That's
That's
the way to
dangerous.
go.
Your body
That's
felt
the
it.
way to
Your
go.
body felt it.
Body took a
Yeah.
beating.
It worked.
Woo, son.
That's
I was fucked up.
crazy.
Yeah. I
You
don't
were
know how
fucked
I
up
did it.
after one piece of cake?
Yeah.
After
Was there
one cake,
was
I'm
there
going
young
straight to
young
sleep.
people eating a cake? No.
There was two cakes, so all the young people had the other cake. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she put her foot. But that was when she was going to culinary school in Portland,
Yeah.
and she was specializing in baking. Oh man,
I didn't even know you could do that outside of like Jello.
Yeah, I
didn't know
thought it all
either.
baked. I thought you bake it off, bake off the alcohol.
Because she doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily like quite bake it. It doesn't bake.
What
I
did
know.
what did it look like? What is this? What does this look
Hey,
like?
Was it like
looked
was
like
it
cake.
texturally? Texturally, was it like a tres leche? Was
It
it
was,
like,
it was a little
wet
bit
cake?
more moist. It was a little bit more moist than cake, right? I said it.
You just wanted to say it. You just wanted
to
to say it. Hey, slow down, Jaheim. Slow down, Tank. I said it. My man, I said what I said. I said what I said.
What I said.
That's what I said.
What color was it? Just like vanilla cake?
It was like a dark purple.
Yeah.
Like a dark purple kind of cake.
It's coming out the same way too.
Probably did.
The same damn way.
Probably did. I was too passed out to even know. Man.
One piece of cake got your ass, huh?
That's
got me, man.
Crazy. I've never.
Me. It was good.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had
either before that?
Had what?
Sex cake?
Had what?
Better than sex cake? It's like a cake. It's like a chocolate cake, and the frosting is whipped cream, and then there's usually like a candy bar crumble on top.
No,
better than sex cake. It is so motherfucking good. Usually you make it with like a Heath bar, so it's like toffee. Oh, fam. That is crazy. I hate that name. That's like so. Yeah, it's like a cliche. Like better than sex cake. Yeah.
Sex on the beach cake.
I wish it was called something a little more wholesome, like a really good cake.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Wow. Yeah, that really rings off the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys had a really good cake? And they're like, no, perv. It still sounds perverted.
It's still a perv. You can't do that.
Yeah, right?
You really can't move your head to anything you say, really.
Yeah,
you know?
no, you can't.
If you say anything in this cadence, you're a perv.
Yo, see you on New Year's, boys.
See you on New Year's. No, we won't.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore, you perv.
Trav, are you down in Austin, Texas?
Well, speaking of New Year's in Austin, Texas, there's a new club opening up called Superstition. It's going to open up on Thursday. And Thursday's lineup is Chromeo. Friday is Dylan Francis. And New Year's Eve is Justice.
Did you buy tickets? Don't talk to me if you didn't buy tickets to Justice.
No, we didn't buy tickets yet. But we're going to.
You have to.
You have to.
We're going to. I know.
I'm telling you right now, they're probably expensive. To tell me,
but I'm listening.
You have to do it, bro. Like it is. It's so worth it.
Yeah,
to watch Justice is so worth. Have you got to see them yet?
I've never seen them. I've only seen them on their,
You got to do it.
YouTube
you have to do it.
So
What is the other option?
Ghostland Observatory.
Not as fun.
I love them.
You can do that any time.
But I've already seen them though.
That's what I'm saying.
There was
it's probably a blast. It's a blast, but it's not. Nothing is.
Yeah. And like
you're just not going to get the chance. Yeah.
And like I told you guys too, Superstition is a new club that's opening up, and they designed it after Studio 54, and everything around the whole ambiance of that place is late 70s. So you're gonna get
you also could get that show in an environment that neither of us have experienced.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like now, so now you're in a different, like that probably changes the element of the show. And who knows, is their set going to be like their concert?
Right.
So it's a little bit different. Like,
and it's New Year's Eve.
I will tell you this. I will share a little morsel for you guys. I saw Justice 2008 New Year's Eve in Chicago.
Okay.
Very big to do. Justice in 2008. Biggest group in the world.
Yeah.
And to book them, I believe that they paid $1 million for the DJ set. I think that's what the price tag was for this DJ set in Chicago. There was rumors that it was $1.5 million. I think it was $1 million. They played Congress Theater. I was front row. We fucking camped out in the snow and the shit, and we were right there.
This is not when you were living at Congress?
I wasn't living there yet. I hadn't moved to Chicago until 2010, so we drove up from Indiana.
Okay.
The first song that they played, because So Me was direct support for Justice. Their graphic designer played a DJ set right before they went on. The first song they went on, they did 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you hear dun 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 dun. Still Dre was the first song that they dropped for New Year's Eve. Justice.
Wow.
And everyone was like, boom. It got the whole room. And then they went into Genesis.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
From Still Dre?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like, dude, like, because they didn't want to fuck with the countdown. They don't want to like interrupt, you know. So it's just like, we're gonna play something fun and then we're gonna get into the shit.
Right.
That song, you would have thought Dr. Dre was there and Snoop.
And how was that set, that New Year's set for them?
Incredible. It was perfect 10.
But
It was one of the best sets I've ever seen. You can't miss this show. Yeah. We're going to come back next week and talk to you, and it's going to be a recap about the show. And if it's not, I don't want to do the show. You have to go.
You heard that?
You have to go.
Huh?
You have to. You got to go. You have to go. I've seen them in concert twice. I've never
Eddie
seen
Mac,
them.
if you hear that, go ahead and sponsor that ticket. Go ahead and just
make
a phone call. Make a phone call.
Uncle
get
Warren.
me in.
Yeah.
Uncle Warren,
if you can.
I know you know them.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead and get me in so I don't have to worry about getting tickets or worried about it being sold out or anything.
What's the price tag?
I haven't even looked at that yet.
$1 million.
Actually,
probably not that bad. Justice isn't as big as they were.
Right. And I don't know. Because it's this new spot and everybody's been clamoring over this spot too.
I'm looking it up right now.
Dang.
Let's see. Information and tickets. Tickets.
Justice
Dice FM.
Dude, they're going to debut new music. You're going to hear New Justice at New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Okay, so just for GA, you're looking at like $125.
On it. That's what I pay to see him.
New Year's Eve at Austin's Elite Nightclub with Justice DJ set. Yep, so you're getting the DJ set.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, that's good.
That's fucking sick, man. Book them.
Book them.
Dog, it is.
I gotta join the wait list.
Hopefully you get there, man.
Yeah, there's a wait list.
Fingers crossed for you, man. Seeing Justice at
early
all
entries
is
already sold out. So, I mean, early tickets are already sold out.
It's such a. I saw them twice in concert. 08 House of Blues, changed my fucking life, and then I saw them at Life is Beautiful. 17 or 18, and I want to say 17. Yeah, I want to say I was competing at Red Bull that year. Yeah, and I got to see Justice there too. It was fucking next level shit. So I got to see the old like 08, the one across the universe, and then the new one that is their current show still.
Yeah.
So good. Just to see the evolution. They're incredible. But I would love to see a DJ set.
I caught them at Lollapalooza with like an actual Justice performance, and I'm right there with you, Neek. It's Justice. Like, there's it's one of those artists you don't need to sell to someone. It's like, like I hate to use a comparison. It's like, we're going to see Daft Punk. Like, like I don't even need to say. I don't. I'm just going to. You know,
I don't need to convince Travis to go. All I have to say is, please go. Like, I'm begging you to go.
Yeah.
No, y'all never had to convince me.
We never have to. We never. We never have to be like, you're telling us you're going. You're convincing your family.
Yes,
that's
what I'm at right now.
You're convincing the wait. You're convincing the wait list right now. Let me in. I want to be in.
I'm in. That too, and I'm also convincing Uncle Warren to get me to bypass that wait list.
Oh my god,
man! Not to put the bill. I'll buy the ticket.
Just the line skip.
Yeah,
just the line skip. Just the line skip. Well, we talked about last episode. I'm working New Year's Eve. Neek's working New Year's Eve.
Oh no, where you at New Year's Eve? Sorry. Where's that again? Where you at?
Me or Neek?
Colin?
Kimpton River Place. It's going to be like a disco party. Past hors d'oeuvres from King Tide. That's Saturday night, 9 to 1 a.m.
Kimpton River. Where's that at?
Right by King Tide. Right down there. Right by your house.
King Tide at? Oh, that one.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Okay. Mhm.
Disco New Year's Eve, disco opulence, kind
So
of.
sick.
I'm gonna bring
Who's
out
putting it
my
on?
just Kimpton Hotel.
Oh, dope. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring out my Music Man outfit and my cowboy hat and lead the charge.
As
Yeah.
you should.
Neek's on the strip. We're yeah.
Oh, Nick, where you at?
I'm at a French restaurant inside of Aria called Bardot,
I knew that. Yep.
and I'm not really sure what vibe I'm gonna bring yet.
Yeah.
They're telling me open format, classics and contemporary, so that'll probably just be what I do. A lot of mashing up, stuff like that. I think I've decided on "As It Was" as the New Year's Eve song.
That's a great pick, man. That's a great pick. That is a great pick.
Any guesses on mine? Any guesses on mine?
As It Was.
I think you're gonna go with.
It's easy.
Not gimme.
Oh, yeah.
Gimme. It's a
mulligan.
mulligan.
Do you have a countdown version for that?
I'm not playing no countdown. I'm doing it live.
There is a countdown version of that. I think Nick Bike made a countdown version of that.
Did he?
I gotta hit him up and get that, because if I find that, I'll do it. But
yeah, put those glasses up. Let's count it down. 5, 4. I love that shit. Yeah, easy enough. I don't mind doing the countdown on the mic. I'm cool with that.
But it's always like 5, 5.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. 3. Yeah.
And then you hear the outside world cheering, and you guys are on 2.
Well, the key is just to say the first number, and then you let him handle the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
5, 4.
Yeah.
Let them have it.
And then you say Happy New Year.
So when they get to 1, when they get to 1, that's your cue to go Happy New Year.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
that's good. That works.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I'll leave it up to.
You're not going to dictate it yourself.
The cadence of the drunkards. Yeah. Everybody is like.
Yeah, don't leave it at the metronome of the.
Yeah. Yeah, because I also cut the music completely. I don't play anything during that. It's just silence.
Oh, during the countdown part.
Yeah, so I'll be playing a song and then I'll go, all right, let's count it down, and then silence.
Yeah.
And then
right.
But like we talked about last week, that song doesn't matter. It's the song after that has to be bigger than that song.
Well,
and I think I'm gonna play Pepas after that.
But here's the thing.
Nice.
Right? Like fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. But where does the New Year's song fall into play? Or does it even get played? You know what song I'm talking about? I forgot the name of it.
Auld Lang Syne.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes.
You could.
Okay. Do you play it? Are you gonna play it?
I might.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. It's a classic 70s New Year's kind of vibe, so maybe I'll do that. I'm fine with that.
Everybody's giving a New Year's smooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you probably find some shitty transition version.
The 1, 2, 3, the Auld Lang Syne, 2 gimme,
the trap drum version of the New Year's song.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Hey.
What? Mike Will made it.
And then it's like mustard on the beat, ho.
Yeah. Trackademics.
Hey, Pierre, come outside. What?
Yeah.
There's just all kinds of drops all over it.
Run that shit back, Turbo. You're like,
It's got like a crazy build-up. It's all trap.
Yeah. You're like, Happy New Year's or whatever.
It's all stressful.
Oh
my God.
Shit up.
No DJ out there is dropping the fucking trap version of the New Year's song.
Just like a panther growl in the background. You're like, what? And the eagle, the Travis Scott eagle, the chase beat.
A terrible ass like redrum that has like a big build up and a drop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's the cheese ball thing that those countdowns say? It's like, All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to put your drinks in the air. And it's
There's 1 minute left.
Fat man.
Yeah,
Scoop.
the Fat Man Scoop.
We only got 1 minute left.
Yo, if I hear another DJ with a Fat Man Scoop drop, man, I'm gonna kill myself, bro.
You are now tuned in to the
Yeah.
Jupiter Williams.
You are now in the mix with.
You are now in the mix with Jupiter, with the phenomenal.
The phenomenal phenom.
You are now listening to the phenomenal phenom.
Calling all Frozen and stuff. He loves it though.
Yeah,
Colin
he
loves
loves
it.
it.
He's frozen, but he loves it.
He's frozen, but he looks. All
He
right. Well, on
loves
that
it.
note, I'll set us off.
You set us off, okay, Nick.
I'm gonna set us off. Yo, thank you guys for tuning into the podcast today. I hope you guys have had a wonderful year. We have. Thank you so much for tuning in all year around. We will see you guys in 2023. We are the 5 on 5 podcast. Peace.
Hey. Uh-oh. Hold up.
Uh-oh. Is he back? I just said goodbye?
Hey, man. We already said our outro. Now he back.
My computer completely fucked that shit up. I'll see y'all next week.